Greetings everyone, I'm Ratanpriya Shrivastava. In the year 2018, I graduated from Chanakya National Law University, and last year in 2019, I did my post-graduation from National Law School of India University, Bangalore. My hometown is Bhopal, and for the past 1 year, I've been preparing in Bhopal for my judicial services. After completing my post-graduation in the month of June, I took a break of 15 days, and I remember that I joined Shukla Law Academy on 20th July 2019. So like every coaching, the classes would be divided into various batches according to the subjects that are being taught there. In some batches, there would be few students, as much as 10 to 15, while in some batches, there would be as many as 50 students. But what I believed and what I experienced was that the number of students never impacted the knowledge that we were gaining from the classes. Shukla Sir made sure that there was this wholesome approach towards any subject. He never only focused on prelims or only on mains. There was this wholesome approach where he covered each and every topic from each and every perspective. For example, if we are studying one subject, say Transfer of Property Act, we study it in a way in which we don't have to restudy it. We might have to revise it. It's actually good that one revises the subject, but you don't have to restudy it. Moreover, Sir made sure that what all are the important topics, they might take as much time as they are required, but that should fit in the mind of the student. I remember there are few topics in which we have studied one section for at least 15 to 17 times. Now I can never in my life forget those sections. Sir always opted for multi-dimensional approach. So when we are studying for pre, if that section is important for mains as well, we would write it. So in that way, we would be writing it twice, one for pre and one for mains. And also, what other related questions that could be asked in interview would also be discussed by him. Speaking more specifically about prelims examination, the misconception that I had earlier was that only the bare provisions of an act are important. But after taking many and many tests conducted by Shukla Sir regarding the prelim examination, what I realized is that not only the bare provisions, but also the related information of those specific provisions are important. For example, the amending act, the year in which they were amended, the year in which they were inserted are also very important. Also, the act number. So, this was something additional that I learned when I joined the coaching. Now, moving on towards means, what supplemental method I observed in this coaching was that apart from the tests that were conducted specifically for mains, Sir also used to give us questions which we were to write at home and bring the next day. So I used to say that even if we write the answers by open book method, that is by seeing the book or the bare provision and then writing it down, even that is correct. Why? Because we can make mistakes during the preparation stage, but not during the attempt or say when during the examination stage. Now, this method helped me in a very specific way. How? Because in order to write the best answer, I would go through a few books and I would read those things which I would have missed had I read the book in a hurry. So, all of us know that the syllabus of interview is very undefined. The judges can literally ask us anything. They just want to check our personality as a person and how would we function as a judge. Because of having so many experience in the field of teaching, he has this particular insight about the questions that could be asked during the interview. So I made sure that we went through this interview process each and every day by having us engaged in a normal conversation. So he used to ask us these basic questions regarding law, which we all know that we already know and we don't read much about it. But in reality, there are these minute details that make a lot of difference. Sir made sure that he asked these questions in the course of having a normal conversation in the class. This way, not only a single individual, but the entire class gets to know about those minute details that can make a huge difference in the interview process. So, if I have to describe my interaction with Sir, I would like to describe it using three words: insightful, earnest, and motivational. Sir always motivated us to ask more and more questions. Um, he believed that no question is stupid or dumb. Now, this belief of his helped me a lot. It gave me the confidence that I needed to ask anyone any question, even if I believed that those questions were very basic. So I used to go to Sir with lots and lots and lots of questions in hand, and he very patiently used to answer each and every question. Or, as I mentioned earlier, Sir was always trying to groom us for the interview. So the questions that we used to find at random would, in a way, help us in our interview process. This one time I remember he asked us, define land. And this is such a basic question. We all know what land is. We walk on it, we run on it. But how would one define it while writing an answer? So this, at first, sounded like a very random question. But later on, I realized that land has been properly defined in few of the acts. And that is the definition that we have to use it or say, incorporate it in our the motivation aspect. So, though he never mentioned it, what I believe as a BBA student is that he uses carrot and sticks technique. So, he used to motivate us, have this very lively and funny environment in the class. Now, this method helped us in learning few of the things, while the other half we learned because of the fear of scolding, or say as an after effect of scolding. So, yes, there was this perfect balance of carrot and sticks method. I think the discipline that is required in maintaining the stability and structure in life is very well provided by Soul. I remember on the very first week, a ma'am who just got selected for UP-PSCJ 2018 came to visit Sir and so as to take his blessings. Now, before me, I saw that there was this idol, a person that I wanted to be, a place there that I wanted to reach. Then, with the declaration of M.P.C.J 2019 results, batches of students used to visit Sir every day. Now, this motivated me a lot because everyone used to say that if they can do it, so can everyone. The motivational line, yes. So, one day Sir told us that there's this secret formula that we must apply whenever we feel like taking a break or taking a day off or simply sleeping. He said that always remember that when you are sleeping, someone else is studying, and if this does not bring out chill in your spine, then I don't think nothing will. So I follow this to the T. So whenever I feel like not studying or taking a day off, I always remind myself that if I go to sleep, there would be a person who would be studying, and that person could take my seat, and I don't want that to happen. My message for Sir is that, Sir, I will give my 100%. I will do my level best in justifying the faith that you have shown in me. I will definitely crack the judicial services. And now, at the cost of sounding a bit overconfident, I would like to invite you and your family to the party that my family and I will be throwing once I crack the judicial services. Thank you.